Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. Yesterday, Raila Odinga took his Azimio la Umoja to Mombasa. And then during that function or occasion, some speeches were made. But there are two speeches that caught the attention of very, very many Kenyans. And as I talk now, these two speeches are going viral online. So I want us to have a look at those two speeches, after which we are going to dissect them and see exactly what they portend for William Ruto's politics as we head towards 2022. So if in case you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very, very first time, kindly subscribe and also give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Give it a like. Thank you. God bless you. Let's have a look at the two speeches.
Tamu ya kwanza ulikuwa unatawala Kenya na mawaziri wote walitoka kwa kabila lako. Leo ndio utatupatia faida yote. Halo? Halo? Ulikuwa unatawala Kenya. Uhuru akachanganya mawaziri kila mahali. Wewe wako wote ukachukua wa Rift Valley. Leo unaniambia Pwani iko kwa mahesabu ya huyo mtu.
The two speeches that are really going viral as I talk right now. From the first speech by Taita Taveta Governor Granton Samboja, he is just trying to confirm to Kenyans about William Ruto's cabinet appointments in 2013. And then the second speech by that sheikh there is also just a confirmation of the names that William Ruto proposed in 2013 for cabinet appointments. And the sheikh there is actually trying to compare Uhuru's list to that one of William Ruto. So from those two speeches, ladies and gentlemen, there are 5 things that comes out very, very clearly. Very clearly. The first thing that comes out clearly is that William Ruto is a tribalist, somebody, a nepotist, somebody who practices nepotism. Because right now, ladies and gentlemen, William Ruto is going around the country seeking for votes and promising and telling Kenyans that if he's elected the president, he will do this and do that. But now, this man has been in power, or rather in government, as from 2013. And then in 2013, he was acting more or less as a co-president. So he had an opportunity to nominate some names for cabinet appointments. But to the disappointment of a majority of Kenyans, he only nominated his Kalenjin community. He only proposed names from his Kalenjin community. And that's somebody who wants to be the president of Kenya. So that just exposes William Ruto as a tribalist, a nepotist, somebody who practices nepotism. He is not fit to be the president if we judge him by those kind of appointments. Secondly, ladies and gentlemen, that those appointments also exposes William Ruto, also not really William Ruto, exposes our Kenyan politics as local. All politics are local in Kenya. Ruto did that to build himself in Rift Valley, which he did. And then upon building himself, he's trying to portray himself as a hustler. But the truth is that the bedrock of his support is his Kalenjin community. The point I'm trying to pass across is this. William Ruto, from where I sit, I believe he might have appointed those Kalenjins as ministers, maybe to endear himself to the Kalenjin community, or rather to build himself among the Kalenjin community, which he successfully did. And then after doing that, he's now projecting himself as a hustler and not really as a Kalenjin leader. The truth of the matter is that if you dissect or if you have a look at the bedrock of William Ruto's support, a majority of his followers are coming from his ethnic Kalenjin community. A majority of them are coming from his ethnic Kalenjin community. So William Ruto is using that kind, or rather that support, to project himself as a hustler. The truth of the matter is that he's not a hustler per se, but his supporters, or rather the bedrock of his support is because of his ethnic Kalenjin community. So it just reveals or explains that all politics are local. You first galvanize your ethnic communities behind you, and then you can now claim you are a hustler. Yes, I think that one is well explained. And then the third thing that also comes out clearly is that William Ruto is still not yet mature as a nationalist. He is still trying to build himself politically. He's still not yet mature. He is not yet fully ripe for the top seat. Because again, this is also closer to what we have just said in our second point. William Ruto did that to build himself politically in Rift Valley. That was just in 2013. So that also exposes William Ruto as somebody who is still not yet. He's still not yet mature as a nationalist. He's still trying to build himself politically. He has not reached that stage, or rather that state, as a national leader. But he's still trying to build himself. Whether he will reach that status of a national leader is only time that will tell. But as of now, with those kind of appointments he did in 2013, that explains that this man should be given some more time to mature up, to be a national leader. He is still not yet ripe for the top seat. That one also comes out very, very clearly. And then fourthly, ladies and gentlemen, William Ruto is projecting himself as a hustler. That is a hustler. He is a hustler. This man, from this kind of appointments, and even from his personality, the William Ruto we know, this man is not actually a hustler. This is a typical Kenyan politician. Is a typical Kenyan politician with very nice slogans, attractive slogans, to hoodwink the unsuspecting Kenyans to vote for him. The truth of the matter is that there is no difference between William Ruto and maybe Uhuru Kenyatta. There is nothing like a dynasty here or a hustler here. These are all just politicians, each and everyone trying to use a very nice slogan, maybe to endear himself to the voters. The truth of the matter that there is no dynasty here, there is no hustler here. These are just politicians doing their politics, which is also just okay. And then, fifthly, ladies and gentlemen, I think from those statements and also from those appointments of 2013, William Ruto seems to be playing on the gullibility of Kenyans to ride to power. Most Kenyans might have forgotten that Ruto is still in power and he has nothing to show for it apart from the numerous corruption allegations and nepotism. As of now, when I'm talking, William Ruto is still the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. But he's trying to paint a picture that is not in the government. That we have people who are in government, but for him is not in government. He has been trying to paint that picture. Though in some occasions, he has been flip-flopping. When he wants to take credit for government performance, he has been stating that he's the deputy president of Kenya. When he wants to run away from the ills or the misdoings of the government, he always portrays himself as somebody who is outside of government. So William Ruto here is just trying to play on the gullibility of a majority of Kenyans. Because from where I sit again, some Kenyans might not be informed. They might not know of some of these things. In fact, a majority, those who are supporting William Ruto, some may not actually know that this man is the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. He has tuned their side, or maybe has misled them into thinking that this man has been locked out of the government. But the truth is that he is still part of the government, enjoying all the allowances that comes with the office of the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. So in this case, William Ruto is just trying to be a smart politician. He's playing on the gullibility of the unsuspecting Kenyans to hoodwink them. He is a liar. So with all these, ladies and gentlemen, I do know that or rather those remarks or those two speeches can really mean a lot of things. But as of now, I've just settled on these five things for you and me to understand one another better here. So if in case you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very first time, just as I did mention when we were starting, kindly subscribe and also give this video a like. And to those watching us outside of Kenya for the very, very first time, what we always do here is that you drop a comment and let us all know from which part of the globe you are also watching us from. Otherwise, God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana.